It's Mr. Eazi. Okay. Hey guys, my name is Mr. Eazi, also known as Tosin Ajibade, musician, CEO, blah blah blah. Yeah, I just launched the EMPAWA program, and the idea behind the EMPAWA program is the fact that some of my first videos were either fully funded or co-funded by people, by acts of charity, and this is in the same case since I started my career. I've been doing that to other artists, but now I decided to put it together and make it even bigger. So this year we're going to be shooting videos for 100 African artists across 7 countries in Africa, and all they have to do is just put up a video of themselves singing or rapping hashtag EMPAWA100, and they could be selected as one of the 100 to get funded. Yeah, 2018 has been good for me, seeing me expand. I was at the end of 2017. I said to myself, I want to become more global, and that's been happening. Specifically, I wanted to break more, in the UK, in Europe, and by God's grace, we've been doing that. Still a continuous journey, and I just dropped this new mixtape, Lagos to London. Thank God for the release, and we're putting out videos, and very soon we'll start touring the Lagos to London tour worldwide, truly worldwide.
Okay, so you can also talk about what the challenges of putting Empower together, talk about your plans for 2019, talk about, give me a little insight about Easy.
Yeah, so basically, putting together this project, we had to work with, on the admin side. Okay, are we going to take a deal? Are we going to put it out independently? It will surprise you that even until a week to release, I didn't know who I was going to partner with to put out the release. But at the end of the day, we decided to do it by ourselves and fund it 100% by ourselves. It's like put the bet on yourself, and these are some of the challenges as an African artist, funding, especially because there are not a lot of ways where artists can generate revenue. But that's why there are things like Empower. Hopefully, apart from this funding, there's going to be maybe in the future things like Empower Conference of emerging artists, where we just speak to emerging artists and share ideas, share experiences. 2019 we'll be having, we'll be having some more videos from this mixtape, Lagos to London. We're having some remixes, huge remixes, and then we'll start touring and preparing for the next project, which might be maybe which might be maybe London to Kingston, or London to Barcelona, or London to South Korea, or you might even say London to Kenya or London to Tanzania. We never know where to go.
So what's the idea behind Lagos to London? Why do you call it Lagos?
The idea behind, as a person, I'm like a nomad. Right from the time I was born, my dad was in the military, so he always traveled. And growing up, I just wanted to always travel, and it's reflective in my music. My music started out in Ghana, next thing in Nigeria. So that's why I did the Lagos to London, to show my fans that okay, I'd moved from Lagos to London musically. And then in the last 1 year, it's moved from Lagos to London. Even still, I still have my fans in Lagos, my fans in Accra, but it's gone on a further journey to London, and I wanted my fans in London to be able to relate with my fans in Lagos and Accra and Africa. So that's why we put up this mixtape. So if you're a fan of Mr. Eazi in London, you can listen to London Town, you can listen to Yard and Chill, where I'm using the London slangs, London type beats. And if you're my fan in Nigeria or Africa, you can listen to Surrender, or the song with Two-Face, Off Ahead, or Lagos Gyration,
What about, okay, times usually when things happen and Nigerians go all gaga and crazy and be like, is it from Ghana? Why is it going to Nigeria? All these kind of situations. How do you deal with that?
At the end of the day, you have to realize that everything that's a blessing might also come with a curse. So the blessing being that a lot of people accept me in different countries as their own. That's a blessing. But at the same time, it's also a curse, because then one person will feel cheated when it feels like you are showing more love to another person. So that's the blessing and the curse. But even for somebody to even come out and say, oh, Mr. Eazi, you're showing more love to this person. That person has to care about you. If they didn't care about you, like if you don't care about somebody, you will not even mind what they're doing. They can be, jumping off a cliff. Like, but if you care about somebody, that's when you see the person jumping off a cliff and you're like, why are you jumping? Or you see the person walking, why are you walking? So I just see it as, is a blessing.
So with the people you're empowering, how are they taking?
So far we've done like one or two, and they're so happy. It's my dream for one or two of them to be way bigger than Mr. Eazi. I'll be so happy if somebody from the EMPAWA program can become a superstar. But regardless, we're helping them, we're giving them that ignite. Maybe this is one point, one spot in their story.
So let me go a little bit to your private life. So
Yeah.
try to talk to me about the relationship life.
Nah, I don't. I said for now, for like the next 3 months, I'll not be doing anything like impress. I'll not be doing anything regarding relationship because we want to just keep the conversation on EMPAWA and the mixtape. Even though it's juicy, but you don't want like that to be a lot of people like care about like that, which is good, but you don't want that to take precedence over the focus, which is EMPAWA and the new mixtape. So maybe next time we can do an interview that is just purely personal.
I'm going to hold it.
Yeah. Hold me.
So okay, talk to me about you do music. You've heard so many songs.
Yeah.
You just keep singing and you're just like, what's going on? What are you singing about?
Yeah.
But then you sing songs that we believe the songs are fresh in our memories.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with writing the songs and how the songs come to you? What makes you write the songs and feel like it's going to stay for
To be honest, you never know. Anybody that tells you they know is lying. Sometimes the song you think like this one is just a joke, or those are the ones that stick. Those are the ones people love. So you just have to be real to yourself every time, and you push it well, and at the end the people decide. You can make the best song in the world in your mind, but people don't really care.
So far in your career, it's been years down the line.
Yes.
Have there been times where you think about it and you're like, I'm tired, or maybe you think things are not going right, you want to back down?
I think like I've been blessed in the sense that there's always a constant reminder in my life to show that I'm blessed. So if I feel like, oh, are things moving slow, then this comes up. Oh, this comes up. This comes up. Like, sometimes I don't even have enough time to reflect and see how far I've come, which is also a blessing. So, as a human being, there's sometimes you'll be down, but that's why you have to count your blessings. And when you count your blessings, you stop complaining.
Young artists coming up trying to do music and
Say again?
young people coming up trying to do music, looking up to Eazi and a lot of artists.
Yeah, I just say stay real to yourself, and stand by your truth, whatever your truth is, and just give it 100, and you never know. I think like God rewards, like God has to have something in your hand to bless. So you need to have stuff in your hand that's really good, and God will bless it. So keep on doing what you're doing. Go hard. Learn about the scene. Learn about your music. Yeah, and I wish everybody all the best, man.
So talk to me about evergreen songs, songs that stay fresh in our memories, songs that stay fresh in our mind. Those kind of songs together. How do you as a person recognize such
To
songs?
be honest, there's no formula, like I said. Like when I recorded Ohima with DJ Spino, he literally almost like forced me to record that song. He just showed up I've been like, and he had said, oh, let's do this song, and I've been dodging him. I've been dodging him, and all of a sudden I was in the studio. He showed up. He showed up with his laptop. He's like, oh yeah, let's do this song, and it was a freestyle. And I even thought it was not dope. To be honest, I thought, because I did it so easily, so quickly, I thought it wasn't really cool. But I mean, till today, I'm still performing Ohima. It's one of the songs like my fans really love. So just believe in everything that comes out of you. Sometimes it might be so big, sometimes not, but it's still what comes out of you.
So in the long run, what's the plan for Empower?
Yeah, to get it bigger, maybe we might branch out to having conferences, might branch out to having more artists we fund. It might go into a full-blown, it can go anywhere, man. It can go anywhere. But for now, we want to make sure, we keep funding these artists and increasing the number every year.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, blessings, man.
Okay, we're still doing the conversational thing.
Okay.